I think simple food is what people really crave. They crave simple get-togethers, they crave simple food, they crave taking the craziness out of your life, and I think that's one of those things that a brat fry will do for you. You know, you get the ketchup and the mustard and the brats and the potato chips, and what you have at a couple of picnic tables and your friends, and that's really all you need. Good conversation and some good food.
And so brat fry. Let's talk about brat fry.
What is a brat fry?
What is a brat fry?
A brat fry is legendary here in Sheboygan County.
And nowhere else do you call anything a brat fry, or even just I'm frying out.
You would never say I'm barbecuing or I'm grilling. You'd always say, I'm frying out today.
But a brat fry is more of a connotation of a celebration, a party, a get-together, whether it be at a ballpark or whether it be at a picnic or a backyard or a church, it doesn't matter. It's just a reason to get together, to grill up brats and have a good time.
Brat in German means fry, so it's just kind of redundant, a brat fry.
It is a comfort food. Brat Day here started in 1953. It was the 100th anniversary of Sheboygan becoming a city. And they had 6, 7 different days. Thursday was Bratwurst Day. And they knew they'd get a good turnout for something like that because everybody eats them. And what they had downtown is they shut down all the streets. They renamed the city streets Semmelstrasse. The semmel is the bun that you put the bratwurst on, at least the Sheboygan hard roll.
Well, let's have a bratwurst day, and we'll have a brat fry outside, and all these people will come into town, and they went from one market to the next one, eating a brat and tasting how it tasted.
But what I've heard from people that attended is that they were, as you were driving into town from miles out, you could see there was so much smoke because the grills were going for so long and so heavily that the whole place was nothing but bratwurst smoke. Can you imagine the smell of that? Oh, it'd be fabulous.
And they had a parade, and they used to have a queen brat.
Brat's queen, yeah.
Brat queen. She rode on a car, you know, and had a crown on her head and everything else, and a big sign on the car. It was a party.
And so do you remember first moving up to Johnsonville?
Oh, sure.
How old were you about?
5. Ralph and I had a very rich childhood. My first official job for Johnsonville was to watch Ralph, which was a real challenge. I don't think Ralph was all that excited about sales early on. Calling himself the inside guy and I was the outside girl.
No, so sausage was everywhere. I mean, it was pork sausage or Italian sausage you could find. There was always sausage in the stores, but nobody had bratwurst. They had lots of other guys. You can't sell this down here, boy. We ain't gonna buy this. I'm like, just try it. Just give me a chance. And I got something to give me a chance. And then it sold. And you know how we sold it? We sampled it. I carried 2 electric frying pans with me all the time. Cutting boards, knives. You could actually take knives on airplanes back then. Toothpicks, tin foil. I had my whole kit.
We'll pull up in a Winnebago and we'll serve them breakfast. Now we're flying down these roads at 70 miles an hour. I got 3 different skillets on this stove. I'm in high heels. I have a new, beautiful silk dress. And I'm cooking this product up in this traffic.
So I'd just fry them up in my hotel room. When I left, that room smelled like sausage.
That was the story of the Winnebago. I never could wear that dress again. It was sad.
And I told them, if you guys all authorize this product, we will run TV. And we did.
Hi, Charlie.
You startled me.
What you cooking?
Nothing.
Those look like Johnsonville brats.
No.
Come on, I know a Johnsonville brat when I see one.
They're not Johnsonville.
They are Johnsonville brats. I love them.
You want to talk about Charlie Murphy, do you?
Who hasn't seen this commercial?
Don't you know this commercial?
I think the Charlie Murphy commercial was 79.
So we get this storyboard, and I'm looking at it, you know, and I took it home to my family and all that. What do you think? Good. Yeah, it kind of looks kind of.
That was really our first TV commercial, was Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats. It went viral. Before social media, you would hear people yelling that when somebody else was cooking it in their backyard.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats.
Charlie Murphy's grilling Johnsonville brats.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats. Brats, brats.
Brats, brats, brats.
Brats, brats.
You want to get your name in the commercial as many times as possible, you know, so
Johnsonville brats, Johnsonville brats.
you get the echo about 4 or 5 times across the lake.
Could you come back tomorrow, please? Oh, please don't do that.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats.
Is mine okay? That's kind of how I remember it.
When you're good, word gets around fast. And that was the commercial. And we ran that commercial for years.
No one believed that this small company would run advertising, and we said we won. And then we'd show them the TV commercial. It's kind of hokey, but I kind of like it. And I'm like, it works.
And that was a great original idea.
This was a home run. This was like the earth moved commercial.
Johnsonville Bratwurst. When it's the best, word gets around fast.
My dad and mom live here in Milwaukee. Saved their money and they bought a little butcher shop in Johnsonville in 1945. My dad started going around the picnics up there, and he would look in the garbage barrels and he'd see all these brats laying there with only one bite taken out of them. He thought, if I can make a good bratwurst, I can make a good business.
People know when you're real about something and you really believe in the product and what you're doing, and that sincerity, it's our people. They all care about what's going on, and that's part of a culture. You want to be part of this family, you gotta be part of a family and a business.
And my sister Lana, and she'd go to see these retailers. What's a brat? What's a brat? And it was, what's a brat? No, it's a brat. Not a brat, it's a brat. The brat, that's my brother Ralph.
Don't ever call it a brat. It's a brat.
You know, people put lots of different things on their brat. I'm not a ketchup and mustard person, so I like mine. I like to be able to taste the meat that you're eating.
I like ketchup, mustard, and onion, and the mustard has to be a dark mustard. It can't be a yellow mustard.
Pickled onions and the mustard, and a little butter on the bun.
And I put them on a Sheboygan hard roll.
Beauty of a Sheboygan hard roll, actually, it fits 2 brats just perfectly.
I will tell you the best thing to put on a brat.
What's that?
Your teeth.